Hello guys, just going to do a short video in regards to SimCity Buildit. Whether the game is good, the game is bad, let me just list it out here for you before you consider playing this game. So there's a few things that I've been playing this game for about 4 months now, 4 to 5 months, and so far there's a lot of good things that I discover. There's also some bad things that I discover about this game. So this game is actually created by EA back about 4 years back, and it has been doing and have a very good community here for quite some time. So basically, this game I always recommend that you should, if you want to play, you should play on the iPad because the game is really more interesting and fascinating just by playing it through the iPad, and your city building will look much better from there. So there's a few things that I wanted to mention, and also if you like games that are resource driven, for sure that this game is a game to look forward to, right? Because it's quite intense in terms of the resource that they require, and for you to constantly set timers, right? If you want to make sure that the items that you have for these games are coming out on the right time, and there's a lot of planning as well. Planning in terms of city planning, the layout, how it looks like, right? This is something that is also very important and crucial in this game, right? So that's something to mention. So few reasons to play that one mention is that if you like building simulation games like this, planning things out, town hall, stuff like that, so this game will be a really good thing, right? And the other thing I wanted to mention more is that for this game, um, they have a really good Reddit community on Build It, where people share their nice, beautiful layout of their maps. People share the guides, right? All the guides of how to do this and that. Everything is here, right? And also, the other thing to mention is that they have a really active Facebook group as well. So the Facebook group in the Reddit, it's really active as well. So you can see here, people are like sharing a bit of their thoughts, some buildings, exchanging land items as well. That's very important. These are a few things that I think is very important in the game, because having a community to play with, it's much better than playing alone, right? Unless you're a lone ranger, but if you're playing it as a lone ranger, I would say that you can still play for sure, but it will take some time in terms of gaining the items and expanding your land storage, etc., etc. So the main reason why I play this game is also because it's because of the COVID-19, and I was looking for some game to play just to spend some time and all. So I discovered this game, and then I just played it, and just here we are. So there are a few reasons that you should play, right? If you like city building games, resource orientated game, then this game is for you for sure. Uh, and now back on to the reasons of why you shouldn't or should not play, or maybe a game to consider, right? Some points to consider. So this game, one thing about it is that it's very resource driven, right? So meaning to say, if you don't have much time to play the game, or constantly check your phone and stuff, you can. This game might be a bit taxing to your time, right? That's something to mention, and also that these games also have a couple of downsides to it as well. such as the game. Every game creator essentially wants to make money. So at the end of the day, if the company doesn't make money, then they cannot survive, right? So little bit about this game is that when you require certain items, right, or specific resource for certain tasks, so what happens is that the game will actually adjust its algorithm to not show up the item, right? Since we all know that there is this is like a global market trade with all the people. So in this trade, let's say you need a certain item, right, a resource to upgrade this building, right, say like this one, right, it wouldn't show up in the global trade until unless you do it repeatedly, right, or you wait for a long time, and then it might show up. But most of the time it will take some time to show up the items that you want. Or the other way is that they want you to actually spend the SimCash, right? Because at the end of the day, that's how they make money, through SimCash, right? For example here, right, you can make money through here. But for myself, the easiest way to earn SimCash is through doing the contest of mania, such as this, right? So doing these leaks, right, to get free SimCash, that's something to pay attention, right? The other thing to mention about this game is that this game, if you're to like the other side of the game, which is the war is really interesting concept that you can consider and explore. But one thing to take note is that as you rise up the ranks in the arena or the levels of the war, then there will be more hackers. Yeah, and if you can see here in the comments over here, there are still some people playing hackers everywhere. So it could be from the war side, or it could be from the contest of mania side. So there's all these messages that are still popping up right now, right? Few years ago. But EA, even though we are reported them, sometimes EA doesn't do anything about it. So that could be a point of frustration if, let's say, you're someone who is free to play, and you're putting in the hours and time to play, but a hacker comes in and just drag everything and get all the number one rewards, right? So that will be something that it's very tedious and hateful for that, right? You won't feel nice just playing that when you spend your whole hours and time. And another thing to advise is that this game, make sure to have a feeder account, they call it, right, or a second account on different device or same device, right? Reason why is because by having a second account, it makes your game much easier to play. That's number one. And for example, on expansion and land items, right, which is some of the very crucial items, those items are usually only obtained through over time, right? You can get it through ads, and you can get it through maybe the global trade, but most of the time it is through the effort. And it is a known fact that you would get more expansion items, land, storage, beach, and all that. You will get more expansion item when you are at a lower level. You can see it in the shops and all that. But once you pass a certain level, then it doesn't show up, or it does show up, but very minor only. So yeah, so so that's just a couple of things about this game, right? So there are good things, there are bad things about this game. So if you like playing city building simulations, then this is the game for you. But if it's not, if you're looking to play a more exciting, challenging game, maybe, then maybe you can consider something else. But as a nutshell, one thing is that this game is for sure it's fun. It has its ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we play the games just for the enjoyment, right? Or maybe we play it for our friends and things like that. So it really depends what's the reason that you're playing the game for. So yeah, that's it from me. If you guys found this video helpful, you can like, subscribe. I'll most probably be trying out more different games, or maybe still have a couple more videos of SimCity. We'll see. And yep, I'll check you out for the next one. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.